A lot of folks say, well, Ryan, you were early on Bitcoin and you were early on crypto. Necessity is the mother of innovation. So in order for me to feel like I could actually still have control of my finances, I moved everything to decentralized. So all of my tour advances, all of my merch, all of my digital sales, I had taken it off of Spotify, but you got to pay me in Bitcoin. So 2013, we got hundreds and hundreds of payments and transactions in Bitcoin at $125 a coin. Right. Last time you checked, where's the Bitcoin at? Now, I'm not saying this for any other reason, because it wasn't that it was just a genius move. It's almost like if you, and I think if you put good energy out in the world, even if you get a curveball, and even if something happens where, you know, someone else will be like, man, I just got hit for $1 million lawsuit, but they charging interest and my accounts are frozen for $2 million. If you sit down and you have gratefulness for just your ability to still have curiosity and ingenuity, then you're going to have these ideas and opportunities. And as long as your lines of communication are open as well. That's one thing I've always wanted to make sure is, look, anybody who wants to reach me, textryan.com. You can go leave your number in that website and I will text you back. Now I got 100,000 plus people in my phone, but that's why I had to build a software so that I could manage all of it. You know what I'm saying? The default human impulse is to be helpful. So when I actually, you know, was going through that, somebody was like, yo, man, you know, why don't you look at this Bitcoin thing?
A way was shown.
You know what I'm saying? And that way made a serious way. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's really what my real crusade and purpose is now. And I'm setting up different infrastructures so that I can actually handle all the inbound, because I think, you know, we're in Miami, but I think, you know, Miami money is a major issue. So anyone that's interested, you know, and I know for sure I can actually understand from the concept of that feast or famine season that happens in music, right? There's going to be times where you're super hot. Everybody wants you for a club appearance. Everybody wants to book you for tour. Then you're in between albums and you're like, where, you know, what we got going on, you know what I'm saying? So the ability to actually set up a financial infrastructure so it's smoothed out. And if you have a couple, you know, you have a couple of dollars put away, they're going to work for you, and they're going to work for you in a really powerful way. So that's really, you know, that's really what I've been working on now.